All right, guys, this is going to be math for topic 4, lesson 5. So we're going over multiplying with even and odd numbers. So I'm going to type in some of the rules that we have when we're multiplying with even and odd numbers. So let's review our even numbers. Any number that ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, or even that 0 is going to be an even number. So the number 22, in the ones place, you have the number 2, so it's going to be considered an even number. Your odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So when I multiply, you multiply two even numbers, your answer is going to be an even number, okay? So anytime you multiply two even numbers, your answer is going to be an even number. Your next rule is when you multiply an even and an odd number, the answer is going to be even. Always, okay? So anytime you multiply two even numbers, your answer is going to be an even. Anytime you multiply an even and an odd number, the answer is going to be even. What if you multiply two odd numbers? Well, when you multiply two odd numbers, then you're going to get an odd answer. So when multiplying two odd numbers, you are going to get an odd answer. So what we're going to do is over here, I'm going to test that with you, okay? So when I multiply two even numbers, your answer is going to be an even number. So let's test that with 8. So if I multiply 8 times 2, which is another even number, 8 times 2 is what? It's going to be 16. So when I look at 16, in the ones place, I have a 6. So guess what? My answer is even. So this one we tested and we know it's correct. Now let's look at our second rule that we went over. When you multiply an even and an odd number, the answer is going to be even. So let's test that with 8. So I'm going to do 8 times 1. I'm going to do something simple. What's 8 times 1, guys? 8 is your even number, 1 is your odd number. When I take 8 times 1, my product is 8. So again, when I multiply an even and an odd number, my answer is going to be even. So that rule checks off. Let's look at our very last one, our third one. So when multiplying two odd numbers, you're going to get an odd answer. So let's take 5 because 5 is an odd number. And let's multiply it by 3, another odd number, okay? So when I multiply 5 times 3, what's my answer? That's 5, 10, 15. So if I look at 15, in the ones place, I have a 5, and 5 is an odd number. So when multiplying two odd numbers, you are going to get an odd answer. So we checked that one, and it works. So now if you need to, you can always refer back to these rules as you're working through your assignment today. So you'll log into Savvas and you will complete that assignment for Thursday, 11/5.